Hello there, welcome along to LFC TV's Premier League review show here on YouTube. Now, if you're enjoying the content this week, do make sure to subscribe for even more of us. Neil Mellor's alongside me as always. And Neil, how do Liverpool keep producing these remarkable finishes?
Don't know. Determination, belief, persistence, quality as well, all in abundance to find that last gasp winning goal. What a moment.
It was indeed. We loved every second of it, didn't we? We're going to take a look at the team lineup first of all. And I think we had a lot of fun with this, trying to sort of guess what the lineup would be. Obviously, we're all hoping that Mohamed Salah and Darwin Nunez would be fit enough to start. But in the end, of course, Mo didn't make this one. Nunez only ready for a place on the bench, but that proved to be enough in the end.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a really strong lineup. We had the FA Cup game, of course, against Southampton during the week where it was changed in terms of a few younger players coming in, the likes of Dans and Kumas. Forest themselves had an FA Cup game against Manchester United, of course, but the two changes to look out for from the Cup final, I'm going from the Cup final when we beat Chelsea, of course. No Endo or Gravenberch. Endo was on the bench, Gravenberch injured, of course. And the two changes from that Cup final victory were Gomez coming in as 6, and the other one, Bobby Clark, making his first Premier League start.
OK, let's get into the stats first of all before the action. The attacking stats first. And I think these numbers, it's fair to say, show that we deserved a goal at 22 shots there.
Yeah. I mean, make what you want of the stats, but 22 shots compared to Forest's 8, miles more than them. I think it is surprising, you have to say that. Only 2 of them were on target. You're thinking, well why was that? We'll show you that. Forest themselves had 2 on target. Big chances, surprised at that. Forest had 2. We didn't have any what ought to define as big chances. Corners, felt like we had loads, and we did. We had 12 compared to just the 3 from Nottingham Forest. And touches in the opposition box, we had much more, 38 compared to Forest's 14. Yeah,
let's flip it and take a look at the defensive side of things. And you can see here, I mean, you look at the duels tally, I suppose that is pretty even. But elsewhere, you can see that is a game that Liverpool have dominated.
Absolutely. Well, possession. Look at the bottom one there. Possession over 70% for Liverpool. Passes in the final third, much more than double than Nottingham Forest. Sprints, more. Distance covered, more from Liverpool, despite having the ball as well. Possession won in the final third. I was surprised. Usually it's up towards double figures. Just the 3 from Liverpool, 1 from Forest.
OK, just the 1 goal, of course, this week, but there is a lot to look at within this goal. So we're going to start by concentrating on the goal itself, because in all the chaos around it, I think that the pass and the finish have almost been overlooked.
Yeah, well, we're going to get to that. First of all, how does the opportunity come for us to get that winning goal? And where we have to give credit is to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez is now operated as the right back. He'd gone from 6 to left back, now he's at the right back. For me, the defender is the favourite to deal with this ball. I don't know why he doesn't deal with it. Maybe he doesn't want to concede a corner. But by letting the ball bounce, look how high Joe Gomez is as the right back. He's there thinking if you have a bad touch, I might be on you to try and win the ball back. But he lets the ball bounce, the defender. Now, rather than the defender having possession of the ball, which he had when the ball was coming over, he's now giving that advantage to Joe Gomez. Gomez does brilliantly, doesn't he? By the corner flag there, nice and strong, and he wins the corner, which is where we keep the pressure on for this goal. So he wins the corner there in front of the travelling Liverpool supporters. Szoboszlai takes the corner, it's clear to the edge of the penalty area here, and I think here a lot of people are making a lot about the decision that happened 2 minutes earlier. We'll get to that, but look at this. Nottingham Forest have got 3 players all in the possession with controlled possession of the ball. That's Hudson-Odoi with the ball, under pressure by a couple of Liverpool players, but you would think in that position they can break away and clear. They've got the ball. They've got the ball. Here we go. Hudson-Odoi, watch what he does here. He tries to take the ball into a little bit of space. He gets caught up with Awoniyi, who thinks, well, I'll take the ball off you. So Hudson-Odoi's trying to take it to the space. Awoniyi panics, he takes the ball off him, and all of a sudden Forest, from having controlled possession, now lose the ball with a combination of Endo and Mac Allister. What I like about this goal is, as a centre-forward, I'm looking at you. Can you see me? Mac Allister's looking at Nunez there. He's looking. They've locked eyes together, and Nunez is saying, get that ball into me and I'll make that run in behind it. You can clearly see it there. Mac Allister knows what he needs to do, puts it into an area, and he lets Darwin Nunez do the rest. The setup for the corner is clear. We have players attacking the cross, but we also have 3 players on the edge of the box. A couple of reasons for that: to stop the counter-attack for Forest, but also to win the second ball and to try and keep that pressure on that Forest penalty. There we go. So the ball comes in. It's a Forest head that wins it, but you can see the Liverpool players attacking it. And there's the 3 players on the edge of the box just to stop, which is what they did really well. Tsimikas is there, Endo's there, and Alexis Mac Allister. Between the three of them, they're trying to stop Forest breaking away. Here we go. There's Darwin Nunez, the movement, just highlighted him, trying to get himself back onside, looking at Mac Allister, get the ball over to the back post, and he does the rest, doesn't he? Nice little leap and guides it into the corner in front of the fans. I think what I like about this as well is a lot of centre forwards in that position can be lazy. Oh, the chance is gone. Nunez is desperate to get back onside. There might be another chance. Rather than walking and being a little bit lazy, he wants to get back onside to then get that other chance. Now, when Mac Allister gets the ball, he's got a few options, safe options. Szoboszlai's desperate for the ball. Give me the ball. Gomez is asking for the ball. Canate, they're all asking for the ball in that position. And maybe that's the easy pass for Mac Allister. But he recognises he's got a bit of space. And there we go. There's that little bit of eye contact between himself and Nunez. Dinks the ball to the far post. Really inviting ball, isn't it, for Nunez to get on the end of it. And he does exactly that. So really, really good play all round from Liverpool to keep the pressure on that Forest defence. There we go. There's a little dink. He's got Nico Williams. Nico Williams, we remember at Liverpool as a young boy. I mean, he's done well there, Nunez, to identify him rather than the centre-half. And he's always favourite to win that header. But he's still got to guide it into the back of the net. So cool with that finish and lovely, isn't it? Here we go. Last little angle to show you. Into the back of the net. Did we enjoy that 99th minute? And he celebrated with the fans. Brilliant.
Time to see what that means, though, for the top of the Premier League table. And, of course, it remains 1 point ahead of Manchester City after they came back from behind against Manchester United going into what is going to be, of course, it is a massive game at Anfield next Sunday. Would you take a draw? 11
games to go. There's still a lot of football left to go. It's a massive game, isn't it? You know, the atmosphere will be absolutely incredible. It will be the best victory of the season if we can beat them. What was painful was Sunday, watching City v United. I don't want either team to score.
Yeah.
But yeah, 1 point is the gap. It's going to be a huge game. It really is. 1-1 earlier on in the season. We definitely have the ability. Hopefully a few players might be back to get the 3 points.